who you are, where are you from, and what you do. Starting from Jay.
Hello, sir. My name is Jay Parik. I I am originally from Rajghat, but I am currently living in Bhopal. I graduated from Allen City with a degree in Bachelor's of Computer Application. I have a small family. My mom, dad, and me, and I am very close to them. In my free time, I enjoy playing cricket and football, and I have passionated about it since my childhood. I specialize in computer programming, and I am always looking to improve it. I speak Hindi language, and I am currently learning English language. One of my goals is to become a software developer.
Okay, now the introduction you are speaking. So it should be face to face next time. I don't know whether are you reading it, because you are taking a lot of time to speak sentences. So we don't want you to give the introduction which is memorized. Memorized introduction might not be appreciated, because when you are sitting in front of someone, I can easily understand whether this introduction are you giving from your own side or have you memorized. Sometimes the students, the learners, they are very good in introducing themselves, the introduction which is memorized by them. Another is a casual way of just speaking and making sure that how can you give your information something related to all those things. It has to be kept in your mind. Now next, Sonam, introduce yourself.
Okay, sir. So thank you, sir, for giving me this beautiful opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Sonam Burman. I was raised in Madhya Pradesh and currently I am living there only. I am pursuing my BTech degree from Bareilly Global Institute of Engineering and Management. I have a small family and I am very close to them. In my free time, I like to play badminton and I have been passionate about it for 3 years. One of my goals is to become an IAS officer in my life. I am excited to be here because I want to improve my English communication skill. Nice to meet you. Thank you, sir.
Hmm. Now Jinat can introduce yourself. Jinat.
Yes, sir. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Hello, my name is Zinat Javed Sheikh. I am originally from Pune city and I am currently living in Hyderabad. I am a housewife. I am graduated from Kolhapur University with BSc degree. I have a small family and I am very close to them. In my free time, I enjoy activity like reading books and I am very passionate about it. I have specialization in computer typing with 30 to 40 minutes expertise and I am always looking to improve it. I speak both languages and I am currently learning English language. One of my goals is to become fluent English and I am working towards that. I am excited to be here because I want to improve my communication skill.
Now
Thank you, sir.
listen, the introduction you are giving, so that's okay, there is no problem. But the thing is that you are giving a complete introduction, and especially this kind of introduction is required if you are going in companies and applying for any job interviews and all. So at that moment you should be giving introduction something like this. But joining in the online classes, we mostly require your name, your place name, and what do you do. Are you student? Tell something about that. What are you studying? Are you working for fashion? Do give some information about us. What are you working for? And then little bit mentioning about your hobbies. That's it. Or finally, maybe you can talk about your goal. Because what happens now, listen carefully. There are different kinds of introduction. One is called short introduction. Short introduction in the sense means person is not aware about your family, your brothers, sisters, members. For example, if I want to recruit you for my company, I don't care how many people are there, who they are. That is wasting the time for you and for me also. I just want to learn and get something about you, who you are, where are you from, how old are you, what do you do, what do you want to become, and what purpose are you here. These are the basic informations. Got it? Any doubts, any questions? One of my goals is that's everything is okay. But because sometimes it seems to someone that this is a memorized introduction, this is prepared introduction, you have a prepared. Now what will happen, you can be good in introducing yourself, but after that if the conversation is taking place, the chances are that you may not able to speak. So we prefer always in the beginning there should not be need of showing off yourself. In the beginning part you should be short and sweet. There can be time where you can show up yourself, but in the beginning you should maintain your sweet and short conversation. Jai, did you understand? What did you understand?
Hello.
Yes, what did you understand? What did I say?
As you said,
First of all,
giving
come in a good
interviews
network
for
area.
job interviews.
Network, you are responsible for yourself. If you are joining in our online class, so network is not our fault. Network, you have to make sure these days virtual learning is just like reality. It's like a reality. People are learning from any countries. So for network area, you are responsible by yourself, because if you are joining in the class, make sure that you do have good network and then you save the data also. I can't hear you. Jay, I can't hear you. uh, yes, Jinat, what did you understand?
Yes, you asked to short give to yourself introduction. इसमें this is a quite nice. You ask
Hmm. No,
छोटा
actually,
दो पर
see,
अच्छा दो इंटरव्यू दो.
wait, listen. What I mean to say that if someone is telling to you, it's not that the way you learn, that's okay. This is one of a professional way of introducing whenever you are applying for any kind of job interviews and all, that's okay. But what are the things which should be included or shouldn't be included? But then, if we are talking about your casual introduction, just introduce yourself. That means we are mostly seeking for your name, where are you from, first of all your name and where are you from, then how old are you, what do you do, if you are a student, what are you studying, if you are working profession, what are you working for. After that, little bit mentioning about your hobbies, maybe little goals and all, that's it. And finally you can say thanks. If you speak these words in the short introduction, that means when you are speaking all these words, the person who is talking to you may not realize what may not realize, what may not realize. Yes, Jinnat, respond soon. Responding is very important in this online class.
Yes, yes, sir.
May not realize what may not realize.
To do not realize, to short, to gay,
Mm-mm.
you
No,
ask
no,
to
no, no,
someone.
you did not understand.
No.
No, Jai, what may not realize.
Sir, as you said, if you are in an interview, then you should uh, give introduction precise that will be meaningful to them, and means your name, how old are you,
No, no, I
and
said may not realize.
what are
May
your
not realize. What do you mean by may not realize?
may not realize.
Realize. You are not listening carefully. You have to first of all.
Sir, my network was not
Network has to be network area. You should be responsible.
network.
We are living in India, so network area, you make sure that we cannot do anything for network. We can help you a lot, but network has to be in good manner. Okay, now Sonam, what about you? May not realize. What do you mean by may not realize? Yes, Sonam,
Yes, sir.
you are also sleeping. May not realize. What does it mean?
Yes.
Your class participation is not, dear students, going up to the mark. We have
Sorry,
our
sir.
online classes going daily. See, usually I take the classes, but I do have the teachers so that one of your timings can be fixed. But apart from that, in between, I need to make sure that who are joining, where are they joining from, what are they learning, because we are running this academy online, and this is based on performance. People join here. So if you are joining here, that means you should be improving your English 100%. That's our motivation. Then by seeing you, other people will join. We no need to tell them to join here. So we are concerned about each and every students. May not realize, that means the remaining part I am talking about. What do you mean by may not realize? May not realize that are you speaking memorized English, or are you speaking the general casual introduction? Did you understand, Jay?
Yes, sir.
What happens when you are talking to someone? You have memorized something. You are quite confident to tell all those things. But now, if you are talking now for the longer period of time, then you are not able to maintain that fluency, accuracy, word power, pronunciation. Interviewers will understand very easily that yes, he had memorized introduction. That's why when he was introducing, he was quite confident, speaking very confidently and fluently. But now I asked him another question. He is finding difficulty to speak. What happened to him? Why his gear is changed now? Sonam, did you understand?
Yes, sir. Now I got it.
Yeah. So that's why the show. Now, Jinnat, listen carefully. Our course name is called English for International Communication. Listen carefully. Listening and responding is very important. In my class, it's not like you are all the time listening. Listen carefully. What am I speaking? After that, you need to speak. What did I say? May not be exactly, but that at least what did I explain? This is called one of the main activities of learning English, listening and speaking. Listen carefully how people speak. Try to learn pronunciation and try to learn some sentence structures by listening from them how were they speaking. So listen carefully. That's why I'm going to be explaining it. So first of all, our course name is called English for International Communication. What do you mean by it? If you have joined in our online classes, so you must know what is your course name. Your teacher might have not taught you. So our course name or your course name is called English for International Communication. Now what does it mean? It means English is international language, so it should be learned according to international perspective. Learning English according to international perspective. What does it mean? It simply means, for example, we live in India. We have 28 states in our country. People coming from different states, English is not their first language. When they learn English language through their mother tongue, what happens after some time? They still find difficulty to talk to people from around the world. They are not having confidence to talk to a person from United States, maybe from another countries. And then when another country people is talking to you, people are talking to you, and you are finding difficulty to respond them, difficulty to understand them. So finally, the language you learned, what kind of language was it? It was Indian English. So your course is not Indian English. Your course is English for International Communication. Now, what does it mean? English for International Communication. It includes the pronunciation, how language should be spoken out. When you speak, people should be able to understand you from around the world. And when people speaking from around the world, you should be able to understand them. Second thing, understanding the international way of construction of the sentences, how sentences are constructed, vocabulary, word power. Third thing, English for international communication will include all the grammar structures from basic to advanced. English for international communication will include your spoken English, listening, reading, writing, pronunciation, spoken, conversation, all those things. Finally, English for international communication. What will happen? English is international language. We are learning this language according to international perspectives, not according to Indian standard. We are not learning here Indian English. After learning English, people should not be saying to you that it seems to be Indian English. Maybe sometime there can be little bit problem in the pronunciation, but we need to try to improve always. At least should be having confidence to talk to people from any country. Doesn't matter whatever country are they coming from. Learning English according to international perspective means keeping in our minds, we pronounce the words, we should be absolutely accurate. Accurate in the sense means people should be able to understand us. For example, Jay, if he wants to work in any foreign countries, so people should not find difficulty to understand that yeah, he's not able to understand and we are not able to understand what is he speaking. That means he has not accomplished the goal in the process of learning this particular language. Pronunciation is one of the important factors. The reason is that I told you we live in India, so we are habitual to pronounce most of the words according to our mother tongue, and people find difficulty to understand. For example, people coming from Andhra Pradesh, they will say against. Sometimes they will say said. I said na, and then na also they will add. Na should not be used. This is the Hindi term. Nobody says na. Some people they have become habitual. I said you ना, इसे अच्छा बोलो मैंने आपको कहा ना, है ना, ना बोलने की भी आदत जो है, some of the people are falling there. That is also not appreciated. English for international communication will not accept any kind of Hindi to be mixed up. I said you ना, इसका मतलब मैंने आपको कहा ना. Thinking ability has not been taking place in their mind in English language. That's the one thing. And second thing is developing these sentence structures, like what's up, how did you find this movie? Yes, Jay, how did you find this movie? What will be your answer? How did you find this movie?
Sir, this movie is full of uh, thriller and
Hmm. What is the meaning of how did you find this movie?
how was the movie?
How was the
Means,
movie? Very good. I appreciate you. This is called the international perspective of understanding language. Otherwise, according to Indian English, this will be I found this movie. Then he will say in internet, in YouTube, here and there. So here I am not talking about that where were you searching for this movie. Here, how did you find is talking about here what? How was the movie? What is your father like? What does it mean now? Jai,
sir, can you repeat the question
what
again?
is your
What
father
does
like?
your father? What is your father
What
likes?
is your father like? Sonam, what is your father like?
Okay, sir. Sir, I have to give answer.
Answer, yes.
Okay. My my father likes to
Hmm. Jinat, what is your father like?
हिंदी में बता सकती हो सर?
not sir. Sir,
आपके
my
फादर
father
को क्या
Hindi is
पसंद
not
है
correct.
करके नहीं, आपके
No, no,
फादर को क्या
no, no,
पसंद
no,
है?
no. जिन्नत को आपने बहुत मेहनत करना है। हिंदी आई डोंट अलाउ हियर। शुरू शुरू में अलाउ होगी, बाद में अलाउ नहीं होगी,
ओके।
है ना। सो दिस इज इंग्लिश फॉर इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिकेशन,
Ma'am, can I
द
answer?
कोर्स।
Sir, can I answer?
यस, आंसर।
My father likes to live a simple
नो
life.
नो नो,
It's
what?
also wrong.
Wrong. What is your father like? What is your father like? Pay attention here now. Jay, Jay, are you
My father
there?
likes an honest person.
Likes.
डज योर फादर लाइक
What is,
लाइक्स डज योर फादर लाइक्स
wait, what is your father like? This is talking about the inner quality of your father. The inner qualities of your father. This is called the English for international communication.
Like,
Even one question can make you to get stuck. Why are you joining the course? You are not joining course for learn present tense, past tense. That you will learn. That's not the big deal. You are here for a specific purpose. Second question is called, what does what does your father like? What does your father like? Here I'm asking about the things what he likes. Eating this and that, anything. It's talking about his hobby. What is your father like? This is talking about the inner qualities. What is your father like? आपके पिता कैसे है, कैसे व्यवहार आदमी है? Listen carefully. These are the common mistakes. It will happen.
okay.
After learning English, you learn present tense. That's not the goal. Goal is to learn English for international communication. If you don't know English for international communication, you know only the Indian English, basic English, the chances are that you won't be able to respond people when they are talking to you from any other countries. You will find difficulty to understand what is being said by them. Jay, are you there? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Listen
I'm there.
carefully, very carefully. Listening is very, very carefully. So did you understand the difference between what is your father like, what does your father like?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now I got it.
Answer can be he's very honest person, he's very humble person, but he doesn't tolerate any lies. If anyone speaks, he doesn't tolerate any hypocrites. What is hypocrites? वर्ड पावर बिना बोले पढ़ना डेली। होमवर्क सुन लीजिए, लिसन होमवर्क। लर्निंग 5 to 6, 10 new 3 forms of verb every day. Reading news is called द हिंदू, once in month 10 rupees की आती है एक ही इंग्लिश न्यूज़पेपर, द हिंदू. So make sure that you read that newspaper only once in month. This is the very, you know, good newspaper, and it has the toughest vocabulary being used here. Those who are getting prepared for their IS IPS exams, any state level, any first rank level exams, so they are always reading the English newspaper, the Hindu. Just listen carefully. The Hindu once in month. Vocabulary developing is your part. It's not that you have joined the course here, I taught you present tense, you only satisfied with the present tense. No. To speak present tense, how many vocabulary do you have? Based on noun, based on pronoun, based on 3 forms of verb, that has to be developed in daily basis. Make sure that. That's why we can't say that course is for 1 month, course is for 3 months. Any language we speak, we read, we write, we think, we listen. It requires words. Simply means if we know the words, we can speak, we can understand, we can read, we can write, we can think, and we can understand. If we know the words, only words, no sentence construction. If we don't know the words, we know the rule, present tense rule, it won't be working. Jay, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Hypocrite. What is hypocrite? Sonam.
So someone who pretends something.
Someone who pretends something, है ना? बाहर से तो अपने आप को संत दिखाते हैं और अंदर से सबसे
Yeah.
बेईमान आदमी है. Now what is your father like? My father is honest person, or my father is very humble person, but he doesn't tolerate hypocrites. पखंडियों को वो कभी भी टॉलरेट नहीं करते हैं. जिन्नत, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm
Word power.
listening.
Word power मत सोचो टीचर देगी वो
Yes.
तभी, वो टीचर दे या ना दे, she is giving or not giving,
Yes.
word power has to be. I told you, every day read, every day one page of English language, then sleep. Don't sleep without reading. Read one page and see what are the new words coming there. ये टेंस के रूल, टेंस टूल्स वैसे भी आ जाएंगे. कोर्स ज्वाइन किया तो कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. टेंस आगे तो क्या हो गया, टेंस के रूल आगे तो देयर इज नथिंग मोर accomplish. You have to think in the bigger perspective because you are here, you are adult learners, you are not small kids. How are you, what is your name, दो चार बातें बोलनी आ गई तो इंग्लिश आ गई. Everybody can say this. We are here to get prepared so that learning English language can completely change our life and career. In future we can have lot of possibilities in our life, especially in the job sectors. And the primary reason, the purpose of teaching this particular language is we want to make sure that our learners, they do earn their livelihood in better ways. And we strongly believe that international language can help them a lot, because people working from Hindi medium are getting less salary. The same work is being done by English medium people, they are getting double salary. So it is strongly believed that international language can change the life and career of the people. So Divya English Academy has taken this initiative to teach students, learners, adults, housewives, kids this particular language, so that this language can completely change their life. It can help them a lot, and especially for adult people, it can help them to earn their livelihoods in better way. Jay, what is livelihood? What is
Sir,
livelihood?
livelihood.
Yes.
Sir, I don't know about that.
बच्चों ऐसे नहीं, ऐसे तो फिर वही जो ठगी वाले लोग हैं वहां, जो झूठी तसल्ली वाले पहले ही बोल रहे कितना टाइम लगेगा, पढ़ना पड़ेगा. देखो पढ़ेंगे नहीं तो हम नहीं बोलेंगे 3 महीने का कोर्स, 1 महीने का, ये तो सारी फ्लॉप वाली बात है ना. इसीलिए वी कैन नॉट से इन द बिगिनिंग, वी हैव टू स्टडी a lot. Homework I am giving you today, homework I can take, the one homework I gave, every day 5 to 10 vocabulary we have to develop. Another homework I gave, once in month the Hindu English newspaper, एक ही पेज पढ़ो, 2 पेज डेली पढ़ो उसको, वंस इन मंथ. उसकी वोकेबलरी बहुत टफ है, लैंग्वेज उसकी काफ़ी स्टैंडर्ड लैंग्वेज है और मैक्सिमम लोग उसको पढ़ते हैं. 10 रुपीज से ज़्यादा ही शायद उसकी कॉस्ट होगी. और यू कैन गेट इन बिग सिटीज, anywhere in big cities, maybe in villages and you may not get. So you have to read, एक पैरा पढ़ना, देखना उसमें कितने वर्ड्स आ रहे, कितना क्या हो रहा है. दैट सी क्लास यहाँ पे 1 घंटे 1.5 घंटे से आपको लगेगा कि आपको एकदम इंग्लिश आ जाएगी. जो झूठ तसल्ली देने वाले 2 महीने का पैकेज, 1 महीने का, जो फ्रॉड बातें चल रही हैं 3 महीने का पैकेज है. 3 महीने वही है, टेंस, प्रेजेंट टेंस, पास्ट टेंस आ गया तो उसका कोई फायदा होने वाला नहीं है जब तक हमें वोकेबलरी नहीं आती है. इफ वी डोंट हैव इनफ वर्ड पावर, जो आदमी वर्ड्स बोल रहे हैं, हिंदी भाषा में हमें सब कुछ आता है, वी डोंट हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम किसी भी वर्ड्स को। कोई ऐसा शब्द नहीं है, कोई ऐसा वर्ड नहीं है जो हमें नहीं आता हो। बट इन इंग्लिश इवन वन वर्ड कैन मेक अस टू गेट स्टक। हमें रूल सारे आते हैं ग्रामर के, लेकिन वोकेबलरी, एक वोकेबलरी भी हमें कई बार स्टक कर सकती है टू अंडरस्टैंड कि सामने वाले ने बोला तो बोला, बोला क्या। इट डजंट मीन दैट वी कैन लर्न एवरीथिंग, बट व्हाट आर द कॉमन वर्ड्स। लाइवलीहुड। नाउ मैं तो अपनी ओर से बोल रहा हूँ, मैंने सोचा मैंने बड़ा लेक्चर दे दिया आपको, यू आर नॉट गेटिंग व्हाट इज लाइवलीहुड। बट मैंने बोला, आपने सुना, आपको समझ में नहीं आया, मैंने पूछा, दैट इज कॉल्ड लर्निंग। लाइवलीहुड मीन्स द आजीविका बाय विच यू अर्न योर डेली।
Earn
Yeah,
your
yes, very
money.
good.
That means that you
Yes,
earn money.
that by which you earn the money. Did you get it now, Jai? By which you earn money, job,
Money.
anything, it can be job, business. So remember it. Now, after that,
Okay,
this is
sir.
called learning. Why we are here in the class? We keep on learning. Homework very strongly. I'm giving you especially three forms of verb and then word power and reading English. How important it is reading English. It has to be developed from your own side. If you don't, होता क्या है, लोग इंग्लिश का वीडियो देखते हैं, वीडियो देख के जो है कॉल कर देते हैं, हम कितने टाइम में सीखोगे, फीस दे दी, फीस देने से नहीं सीखोगे बच्चों, टाइम और मेहनत भी करना पड़ेगा। पीपल आजकल की, अभी हमें 12 साल हो गए पढ़ाते पढ़ाते, सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है कि लोग मेहनत नहीं करना चाहते हैं, फीस भी देना चाहते हैं, 1 घंटा भी देना चाहते हैं, लेकिन मेहनत नहीं, होमवर्क नहीं करना चाहते, पढ़ना ही नहीं चाहते हैं, और सोचते हैं कि 1 घंटे में सर ने बोला, मैम ने बोला, और 1 घंटे की क्लास में मैं भी ऐसे ही सीख जाऊं, 1 महीने का कोर्स होगा, कोई 2 महीने का कोई पैकेज होगा। वो फ्रॉड है। फ्रॉड लोग बोल देंगे वो टेंस का रूल आपको सिखा दिया, 1 महीने में टेंस आ गया, सब कुछ आ गया। नहीं, टेंस आ गया तो केवल 30% इंग्लिश आपको आई, वो भी तब जब आपके पास वर्ड पावर है। अदरवाइज आपको रूल ही याद आए, प्रेजेंट है, डू है, डज है, उससे क्या करना डू डज से। इफ यू वांट टू टॉक विद पीपल, उनको तो लेना देना नहीं है डू डज है कि क्या है, दे वांट टू लिसन इंग्लिश फ्रॉम यू। फ्लो, फ्लुएंसी, फ्लुएंसी विल डिपेंड ऑन द बेस्ड ऑन वर्ड पावर ऑल्सो, नॉट ओनली। जो वर्ड्स ही नहीं हमारे पास, दिमाग में वर्ड्स ही नहीं आ रहे किसी चीज को बोलने के लिए, देन हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू गेट फ्लुएंट इन स्पीकिंग। Practice plus word power and then sentence formation that you are learning. So do remember it that. Now it's your turn, otherwise I'm speaking a lot. So now three of you have to say what do you mean by English for international communication. Starting from Jinnat. Yes, Jinnat. What do you mean by
Yes.
English for international communication, which is the course name of our online class? Go on.
Mm, so give me some time.
That means you did not listen, or what you listen, you are finding difficulty to speak. Okay, you take some time. Now, Jai, it's your turn.
Sir, English for international communication means anyone from outside the India will able to will will talk to you, and then you can easily reply to them and con- and keep the conversation
Hmm,
uh, forward.
hmm. Very good. Anything? Anything else?
No, sir.
Hmm. Appreciate you. Now, जिन्नत listen carefully. ये है लेक्चर अटेंड करने का फायदा। लेक्चर और इंग्लिश क्लास इंग्लिश में ही होना चाहिए मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम। हिंदी वाले शुरू शुरू में हिंदी थोड़ा थोड़ा मैम को बोल देना है, हिंदी ज्यादा नहीं यूज करना है। आप इंग्लिश को हिंदी से सीखने के लिए नहीं है, लास्ट में आपको सारी इंग्लिश हिंदी में आ गई, समझ आ गई, बोलनी फिर भी नहीं आई, वैसे नहीं होना चाहिए। सो अभी मैंने इंग्लिश में बोला, एक्सप्लेन किया। जय ने क्या किया, थोड़ा इंग्लिश फॉर इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिकेशन मीन्स हाँ फॉरेन पीपल यू अंडरस्टैंड एंड रिप्लाई कुछ तो पता चला. It means this is called the lecture attending. Why are you joining in the online class? A teacher is explaining and teaching something to you. You are listening very carefully how lecture is being delivered by a teacher. What is being explained by him and how much can I understand in English? After that, if I am asked to speak, can I say something? Yes, I have heard something from the teacher and I can make my own language. Some of the things I can copy from the teacher, what he said, and something I can add from my own side in order to explain what was explained by your trainer. Yes, Sonam, are you there? What do you mean by English for international communication? This is our course name.
Okay, sir. So English for international communication. I understood from this. First of all, English is an international language. So whenever we learn this language, we should learn this language according to the international. So how can we pronounce the words as well, and how language should be spoken out? If we are going to the other countries, so we are using the words in our mother tongue, so something it get also confused to someone. So we should learn the language according to the internationally, and we are learning also international way of constructing the sentence, not in our Indian English.
Hmm.
We are learning here
It
to
will follow the
constructing the sentence
pronunciation.
internationally.
It will follow the
Yeah,
pronunciation also. I
let me
told you
change the
people will say the against. That is not against, that is called against. Against.
yeah.
He was against to me last week. Against. Now people are able to understand you. Opinion. What is opinion? Sonam.
What's sir?
What is opinion?
Opinion.
Hmm.
Op- so opinion.
हाँ ओपन वो इंडिया की आ गई. यही तो है इंग्लिश फॉर इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिकेशन. Why
Oh,
are we joining in the
sir.
online class? Yeah. Suppose if you need to talk to a person from any country, they will say yes. So now what would like to tell, what's your opinion about it? आप आएगी वही पुराने वाले इंडिया वाले में. माई ओपिनियन. ओ लगाएगी वहां. ओ साउंड नहीं है. इज आईपीए. इसमें एक इसमें आएगा एक आईपीए. आईपीए सब्जेक्ट. आईपीए क्या है? आईपीए इज नोन. IPA. This is called International Phonetic Alphabets. 26 letters making 44 to 46 sounds. Sounds of the letters. Understanding very carefully how the sounds are being made by a letter. Vowel A, what kind of sounds? These are the difficulties. That's why sometimes we are not able to understand. We should know the international pronunciation. For that, we will be following the international dictionary, Oxford dictionary. The pronunciation is given in the according to IPA. This also has to be learned by the adult learner. Jay, are you there? Listen carefully. This is
Yes,
called
sir.
English for international communication. Talking from maybe United States, from Australia, from Canada, anyone. If you are working in IT department, most of the time you need to talk to people from different countries, and they will say, I'm not able to understand. The Sonam is telling opinion. What is that opinion? Oh, that's opinion. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's all right. Opinion. Oh, I thought, what is that? Pronunciation. How do we pronounce the words? Got it now, Sonam?
Yes, sir. Now I got it.
हम्म, ध्यान रखना है. इसलिए आप इंडियन ना ही यहाँ स्पोकन इंग्लिश के लिए नहीं जुड़े हैं. स्पोकन तो ब्रोकन में भी चलती है. स्पोकन इंग्लिश क्या है? उल्टा बोलो, सीधा बोलो, गलत बोलो, फलत बोलो, काम चलेगा. स्पोकन आपने बोला, सामने वाले ने समझा, आपका काम हो गया. ग्रामर गलत है, सेंटेंस गलत है, कोई लेना देना नहीं, वो है स्पोकन। और स्पोकन इंग्लिश के लिए आप नहीं जुड़े हैं। हाँ, स्पोकन इंग्लिश आपका वन ऑफ द पार्ट्स इज हियर, इंक्लूडिंग इन इंग्लिश फॉर इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिकेशन। स्पोकन इंग्लिश देखो देखना कैसे बोलो, जैसे मर्जी बोलो वो स्पोकन हो जाता है। गो गो आई मार्केट टुडे, क्लियर हो गया, समझ आ गया, है ना। मैं नया हूँ, मुझे इंग्लिश नहीं आती, आप मेरी गलती निकालने के लिए नहीं, आप मेरे को समझने के लिए है कि भाई उसने क्या बोला, समझ आ गया, चलिए ठीक है, भेज दिया उसको। नए लोगों का गलती थोड़ी निकालेंगे, अब आप यहाँ जुड़े हैं, स्टूडेंट है, तब हम आपका गलती निकाल रहे हैं, अदरवाइज हम क्यों गलती निकालेंगे। लोगों को गलती निकालना आज की डेट में बड़ा बुरा लगता है ना। वी शुड हैव द हार्ट ऑफ ओविंग एंड एक्सेप्टिंग अवर मिस्टेक्स, ओनली देन वी कैन लर्न। कहीं भी आप बोलोगे तो नोबडी विल से दैट यू स्पोक रॉन्ग, बुरा तो लगेगा, but silently they will go away from you. If you speak very good language, people will love talking to you, who you are. They will feel very comfortable to make friendship with you. They may give you respect also. अब इसको मार्केट आगे बोलो, मार्केट गो आई टुडे, ये भी समझ आ गया बोल क्या रहे हैं, ये स्पोकन। हमने बोला, आप इसको बोलते हैं जो कुल्ली लोग हैं ना, कुल्ली खान जो ऑटो चलाते हैं, सर सर रिक्शा देयर गो कम, काम हो गया, आपको छोड़ दिया, पैसे ले लिया, वो है स्पोकन। बट इफ यू आर ज्वाइनिंग कोर्स समथिंग लाइक दिस, where you have to learn language for your life, for your career, and especially for your job and for your communication skill, you need to make sure a lot of things: grammar, pronunciation, construction of the sentences, fluency, accuracy, range of vocabulary, everything will be kept in your mind. Jay, are you understanding? Yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, now it's बोलना बहुत important है यहाँ पे, otherwise this is not the one man class. So Jinnat, it's your turn now. What do you mean why English for international communication? That should be kept in your mind that
Yes.
this is going to be a course name. Speak
English for
something now.
internet. Yes, English for international communication because useful to what you understand and clear your word pronunciation to be someone understand to what you say. You go to another country and you collect the new words.
Pronunciation नहीं बोलते हैं
They
उसको।
are
हाँ, speak first.
pronunciation.
नहीं नहीं, speak firstly, then I will tell you. Speak. Then after that,
After that, you go to some country. They understand to our Indian English. They not connect and they not understand what you say. So you must clear to international English,
okay.
and they
Now
are related to.
Jinnat can speak English, but there are grammar mistakes which has to be corrected. And you need to tell your teacher that keep on correcting my mistakes. Don't simply accept whatever I speak.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we are here to learn, to find out what are the weaknesses that we have. Pronunciation. 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 This is called pronunciation. Pronunciation. Not a pronunciation. Pronoun. Noun है वो. Pronounce. Now. Now. Pronounce. Pronounce is noun and pronunciation is adjective. Spelling is changed. Pronunciation is also changed. कुछ लोग इसको pronunciation बोलते हैं. Absolutely wrong. Pronunciation. बेस्ट वे क्या है? फोन लिया, कोई भी वर्ड के लिए यहाँ पे डाला और उसको बोला, प्रोनाउंसिएशन बोला और सुना।
In which a particular letter, word, or sound is said.
और इंग्लिश में वहाँ पे दो तरह की आएगी, कि हिंदी आएगी, वन विल विन हिंदी, वन विल विन इंग्लिश। नाउ आई एम गोइंग इन इंग्लिश, लिसन केयरफुली।
Pronunciation.
लिसन केयरफुली।
Pronunciation.
Pronunciation. Pronunciation. Pronunciation.
जय, got it now?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
और हम क्या बोलेंगे? प्रोनाउंसिएशन है, प्रोनाउंसिएशन है। हर प्रोनाउंसिएशन कुछ और ही उठ पटांग ही बोल देंगे। प्रोनाउंसिएशन, प्रो प्रो ओ, वोवल ओ गिविंग ये स्मॉल ओ साउंड। ओ का ओ साउंड होता पता है आपको? ओ का एस ओ एन, सन, ओ, वोवल वोवल ओ गिव साउंड ओ। यू का साउंड भी ओ आ रहा है। यू पी क्या होता है? अप, स्टैंड अप। एस यू एन सन, बी यू टी बट, बुटनी। वोवल यू गिविंग हियर ओ साउंड। प्रो नन, नुन नन। सी, सी के आगे आई ई वाई लगे तो सी का साउंड सॉ, सी। ए गिविंग साउंड हियर ए, टी आई ओ एन, शन। Pronunciation. Remember it now. Jinnat, you are a teacher. All right.
Pronunciation.
Very good. Appreciate you. Next time, to make the habit of speaking. Dear students, your pronunciation is not good. Whenever you learn new word, make sure to learn how to pronounce that particular word. You should learn the pronunciation of each English words, which will make your language more smarter. All right, now let's go to the next. Listen carefully. After that, you have to speak. English for international communication. 4 things to remember before you begin. There are 4 things to keep in your mind before you start learning this language. Number one, determination. The meaning of determination means making sure that you have zeal to do something. You are 100% sure that yes, you want to do it at anyhow. You do have a passion for that. You do have zeal for that in order to get that things done for you. So determination, remember that you need to have a strong desire or passion and resolution in your mind about learning English, and you need to feel the urgency of learning it. Your strong determination to learn English works as a driving force which helps you go forward in the process of learning it. So first of all, determination. What do you mean by determination? As an English learner, you need to make sure that you do have a strong desire to learn this language. A teacher can teach you, but he cannot put desire in your heart to learn this language. You should be having passionate. You should have passion to learn this particular language. Resolution. You do need to understand the urgency of learning this language. Why? Because your strong determination to learn this language, it works as a driving force. So if you are fully determined, if you are fully committed, passionate, yes, you want to learn this language, then it will work as a driving force for you. Because a teacher who is teaching you, it will be easy for him and for you also. If someone is forcing you to learn this language, and then like I am forcing you, join jai, join, take admission, so then okay, only I can motivate you 1 month. After that, it is up to you. So 4 things to remember before you start learning English. Number one, determination, having passion to learn this language. Passionate people will work for this language morning, evening, day, night, whenever they have time. They will think that how can I learn this particular language? To understand the urgency of learning English language, that if I learn English, I do have lot of qualities, lot of talent, maybe lot of experience in my life. After learning this language, my life can be completely changed. You can be multi-talented person, but if you don't have this language, you will be lacking everywhere. Second thing is, to learn English, you need to have a good resource person. You have to examine yourself. Who is your resource person? Where are you learning this language from? Because best learning will always depend on the best resources. Anything we want to learn in our life, we need to ask question to ourselves. Do we have the best resource? Sometimes we are not able to learn. It's not our fault. It's that we don't have the best resource person to learn that thing. Anything it can be, not English, any coaching, anything. If you want to learn in your life, it can be technical work. But for that, you should have a good resource person, an expert who is really able to do that thing. Now, resource. An English learner without resource is just like an army without weapons. Make sure that you have good resource for learning English, like an English tutor, English teacher, English coach, English to English dictionary with pronunciation, a good grammar book, and of course some good quality audio video clips in order to improve your English based on important contents. You may follow some different YouTube channels also. There is nothing wrong in that for learning English language. Second thing, resource person, very important. Now, why are you joining with us? Not for spoken English in a broken way. You are learning here to find a good resource person who can give you practice, who can teach you, and who can do conversation with you, who can find out your mistakes, who can teach you pronunciation, and who can explain each and every lesson very perfectly. Maybe attending his one lesson can change your life. You can learn a lot of things. In the beginning, you might not be able to speak, but then still attending a lecture from an English teacher will give you access to learn a lot of things. How was class taking place? So remember that best learning will depend always in best resources. So you have to examine yourself. Do you have best resources? So one of the best resources is called an English coach, an English teacher, because you do have the direct access with a teacher who can teach you, with whom you can have interaction, conversation. He's a role model or she's a role model, explaining and teaching, making each and everything very clear for you and helping you to make sentences and doing conversation speaking practice with you along with the group discussions. Second thing is called hard work that you don't want to do. Now I have a question. Jay was asking me how long the course will. I have a question. How long can you work? Work day and night. Course can last for you for 1 month. But make sure, can you learn 2000 vocabulary within 1 month? Course will be for 1 month for you. इफ यू डोंट हैव वर्ड पावर, ये टेंस के रूल आने से इंग्लिश आएगी, उसको भूल जाइए. वो रूल ही आपको आएंगे. प्रेजेंट का रूल ये था, डू था, डज था, इज था, एम था. दैट दीज आर द बेसिक थिंग्स. But man, vocabulary, sentence formation. What do you mean by vocabulary? Vocabulary means automatically when I'm speaking, English word should come in my mind. It should not happen that I know, लेकिन जब बोलते हैं तब आ नहीं रही है. That should not be happening. That is called thinking ability in English. Once you think in English, English becomes your own language. How will that happen? That will happen by attending English to English classes, listening in English, reading in English, writing in English, speaking in English, thinking in English will help us to become fluent in English. If we always keep on translating, translation method will be stopped. Jinnat, listen carefully.
Yes, sir. Yes.
चाहे
Yes, sir.
समझ आए नहीं आए
I'm
वो कोई
listening
बात
carefully.
नहीं, अभी लाइवलीहुड समझ नहीं आया बाद में तो पता लग ही गया ना. थोड़ा सा बोलना, सिर्फ थोड़ा सा क्या हुआ उसका मतलब, पर पूरा हिंदी में क्लास नहीं होना चाहिए. मैम को बोलिएगा आप यहाँ पे इंग्लिश को पूरी तरह से पूरी हिंदी में सीखने के लिए नहीं जुड़े हुए. ऐसे कई फ्रॉड लोग हैं, वो ये काम कर रहे हैं क्योंकि आपको हाँ समझ आ गई, समझने के लिए ज्वाइन नहीं की है इंग्लिश क्लास. हिंदी में समझ आ गई, हिंदी में तो समझ आएगी तो वो कौन सी बड़ी बात है, हिंदी आपकी भाषा है. वी आर हियर टू लर्न इंग्लिश इन इंग्लिश. वी आर हियर टू स्पीक इंग्लिश. वी आर हियर टू थिंक इन इंग्लिश. Develop our thinking ability in English language, and then at any time anywhere we can speak anything without thinking. We should not be getting much time, may not be much, at least little bit. So explaining and then taking you to, थोड़ा सा शुरू में आपको डिफिकल्ट लगेगा इंग्लिश वाला, लेकिन जब आप इंग्लिश में सुनोगे आपकी हैबिट हो जाएगी. अभी क्या सुना, डिटर्मिनेशन, बार बार आ रहा है डिटर्मिनेशन डिटर्मिनेशन. तीसरे दिन आपको पता लग जाएगा है क्या ये चीज. जब ये डिटर्मिनेशन सिर्फ एक ही बार पढ़ा, पूरा फोकस हिंदी में दे दिया. आपने सुनिश्चित करना है, ठान लेना है, ये होना है, वो होना है. सो द सेंस ऑफ क्लास का स्टैंडर्ड बहुत लो हो गया. सारा हिंदी में ही हो गया. वो यूट्यूब वाले ऐसा काम कर रहे हैं. फिर वो हो गया कि समझने के लिए कोर्स ज्वाइन किया था, पूरा इंग्लिश समझ में आ गया हिंदी में, बोलना फिर भी नहीं आएगा. बोलने के लिए मैंने बोला था जय को, अनबिलीवेबली बोलिए मुंह से, नहीं निकल रहा. अनबिलीवेबली मुश्किल हो रहा है बोलना. बोलने का तो प्रैक्टिस ही नहीं हुआ. इंग्लिश को हिंदी भाषा में सीखा और कोर्स खत्म हो गया। समझने के लिए ज्वाइन किया कोर्स इंग्लिश को हिंदी भाषा में, है ना, कि समझ आएगा। समझ तो आएगा, हिंदी में नहीं समझ आएगा तो फिर किस में समझ आएगा? हमें इंग्लिश में समझाना चाहिए। कैसे समझाना चाहिए? English for international communication course means first of all we should know that English is ऐसे ऐसे। देखो अब इंग्लिश में बोल रहे हैं, इंग्लिश में ही बोलना है, समझ भी आ गया और बोल भी रहे हैं आप। पूरा नहीं आया, टूटा फूटा आया, कुछ भी आया, बट तभी तो बोलना आएगा ना। टूटा फूटा जैसे मैसे बोलेंगे तो थोड़ा टाइम के बाद यू विल बिकम फ्लुएंट। वैसे चुप रहोगे और हिंदी में सुनोगे यस मैम नो मैम, उससे नहीं आएगा, बोलना कभी नहीं आएगा। समझ आ जाएगा हिंदी में। हिंदी में समझ आना कोई बड़ी बड़ी बात नहीं है, वो आपकी भाषा है। उसमें आपको इंग्लिश समझ आ गई तो बड़ी अचीवमेंट नहीं है ना, कोई बहुत बड़ी अचीवमेंट हो गई आपको इंग्लिश हिंदी में समझ आ गई। दैट विल नॉट मेक अ सेंस। एंड फॉरेन के लोगों को तो उससे ऐसा भी लेना देना नहीं, आपको इंग्लिश हिंदी में समझ आ गई। दे नीड अ कम्युनिकेशन, हाउ डू यू स्पीक, हाउ डू यू थिंक। सो रिमेंबर दैट हार्ड वर्क वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। हार्ड वर्क कहाँ कहाँ करना है? ऑल द स्किल्स। स्किल कौन कौन सी है इंग्लिश में जो फॉलो करनी है? दे आर कॉल्ड लिसनिंग। लिसन एवरी डे इंग्लिश। समझ आए नहीं आए कोई मतलब नहीं है, जस्ट यू हैव टू लिसन। व्हेन वी वर अ स्टूडेंट, हम हाफ एन आवर भी वेस्ट नहीं करते थे, ईयरफोन लगाते थे, सुनते थे। कुछ भी नहीं आया, एक वर्ड एक सेंटेंस ही आया, बट वी हैव टू अपने आप को सराउंड करना है। अब एक तो ऑनलाइन आपके पास प्लेटफॉर्म है वेर यू आर सराउंडिंग योर सेल्फ विद इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग एटमोसफेयर। एटमोसफेयर नहीं है तो here we have the atmosphere. Every day you are having access joining from your home at least for 1.5 hours, and you are immersing yourself in English speaking environment where the teacher is there and learner joining from different states, and we are having good discussions, presenting screen, and then some sentence structures. A lot of things are keep on going over there. So listen carefully how people speak. Listening can be in the class while you are joining in the online class, and watching various videos. It can be English news, and also make sure that you listen English. Every day you have to ask question to yourself. My homework, listening homework. Have I listened something today in English or not? Listening English doesn't mean that you should understand everything. Whether you understand, you don't understand. Watch half an hour CNN, BBC. Think, how are they speaking? How much can you understand? Keep on listening. I believe after 2 3 days, something you will come to know little bit. It will take your attention. You may not like listening it because you are not getting. That can happen. But this is the homework. Listening English every day. Speaking English every day. Alone. Alone also. If you don't have anyone, alone. Record. Okay, so today I want to tell something about my course. First of all, my course name is Speak. If you have someone, then you can do conversation. If you don't have, you speak alone and do record it in your mobile audio recording, and do listen after that. How were you speaking? How was your pronunciation? Do find out your mistakes. That is also very important. क्योंकि हिंदी में इंग्लिश समझ आने से बोलनी आपको आएगी पॉसिबल नहीं है। मैंने जय को एक ही वर्ड बोला, यू स्पीक अनबिलीवेबली, नहीं निकल रहा है मुंह से। अनबली बली बली या बिली बिली आता है, जी फिक्स नहीं है। टू स्पीक इंग्लिश वर्ड्स very correctly, we have to move our tongue up and down many times in order to pronounce English words very clearly. So that also requires the hard work, how to pronounce the words. Suppose you need to deliver a speech in future in front of many people, you should have the ability to pronounce the words and speak them very clearly. You know everything, you know grammar, tenses, but still you don't have the ability to pronounce the words, and then you don't have confidence to speak in front of people. You know that, yeah, I might not be able to pronounce that particular word, so chances are that I may pronounce that word wrongly, and people may laugh at that moment. So that homework also has to be done. Half an hour, 1 hour, wherever you find difficulty. If you don't have anyone to speak, talk with me in the morning, half an hour around 8 o'clock. What to do? Send me the WhatsApp message. If I am available, definitely I will try to assist you. Reading English, very, very important for Sonam. Jai, read English. You understand, you don't understand. Just read. By reading, you will learn how the sentences are being made, how author has written, How has he constructed the sentences? How has he expressed his thought, emotions, his feelings in writing? What kind of words are used there? Do it every day. Writing, it also has to be improved. Writing is in professional way. Writing, written English is different than spoken English. It has to be followed. Last one, thinking in English. Think in English. For example, Jai, what is the meaning of when? Jai, when means
WHEN.
WHEN, when. Yeah, when means
When means, sir, can I give example?
no example. Tell me the meaning. Wait, Sonam, wait.
Sir, how can I explain in
How can I? That you have
English
to do.
when?
That's called the thinking ability. Now, Sonam, tell what is the meaning of when?
When is
When
time?
means when means time. Look at here now. Jai, when. When means time. What do you mean by time? It can be present time, it can be past time, it can be future time. But the meaning of when means time. Now, what does it mean? If whenever you read when, whenever you hear when, whenever someone speaks when, automatically the meaning should come in your mind time. कबर जब नहीं है वो लो स्टैंडर्ड है वो गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में था द मीनिंग ऑफ when means time. When is your birthday? It is talking about time. When do you get up? It is talking about time, present time. When were you in Goa? I was in Goa last year. It is talking about time. When will you go for picnic? It is talking about time, future time. What is the meaning of when? The meaning of when means time. It can be present time, it can be past time, it can be future time. What should happen? Whenever we read when, the meaning time should come in our mind. जब कब, that should not be coming. वो ऑलरेडी पता है हमें, उसे कोई ज़्यादा अचीवमेंट होने वाली नहीं. वो पहले भी आता था, यहाँ भी वही चल रहा है, तो ये क्लास का फ़ायदा क्या है? फिर तो हिंदी वाला कोर्स ज्वाइन करना चाहिए. When means time. Jay, are you ready? We are going to have class when? Time, 3 o'clock. Will you call me? When? Tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Time. Today, tomorrow, morning, evening, 1995, last year, previous year, this year. What is this? It's talking about time. Yes, Jay, did you understand now? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do remember it that. Reading, writing, finally, thinking. Thinking in English. Okay. Thinking, for example, oh, when was my last conversation? I made a lot of mistake. I think it was on Friday. Thinking. Reading is very, very important. Reading English, which is very, very important. How language can be practiced. So, very quickly, where is Jinath? Jinath, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Now go for here the reading. Let me check your reading. And then what are the things which are going to be.
Sir, do you know?
Yes.
Sir, ma'am doesn't conduct the conversation practice. Ma'am
Okay.
only teach.
मैम ओनली टीच ब्रोकन इंग्लिश. मैम ओनली टीचर्स. ऐसी आने की हैबिट नहीं हुई तो व्हाट्स द
Yeah, sorry,
बेनिफिट?
sir.
ग्रामर मिस्टेक्स पीपल विल लाफ.
Ma'am
Okay,
only
now
teach.
read loudly. Jinat, speak.
Good manners make man. Good manners are admired by all. They lend color and grace to life. They make the machine of life run smoothly. Good manners are even more important than the laws of state. We should have good manners at home.
when
We should be
when
respectful to our
when नहीं है, we should have.
we,
Hmm.
we should be respectful to our elders and affectionate to those who are younger to us. We should cooperate with each other in household work. We should look to the comforts of each member of the family. We should keep our house neat and clean. We should entertain the guests who visit us.
Hmm. Reading has to be improved. Being a teacher in
Okay,
future,
okay.
reading, see, it has to be. It's not like you have joined the class, then magic will happen for you. डोंट थिंक दैट ओके, हमने क्लास ज्वाइन किया कोई जादू हो जाएगा, बिना मेहनत किए ही आएगा 3 महीने का कोर्स सर ने बोला, मैंने बोला ही नहीं है 3 महीने का, मंथली बेसिस ज्वाइन, मंथली बेसिस वर्क ऑन, monthly basis, let's see the improvement. Yes, people
Yes,
learn,
sir. Yes, sir. I
people
do.
learn,
I do.
some people learn in 3 months, 4 months also, but you will not learn without working hard. So we cannot say you can learn in 1 month also if you work hard in all the skills.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's why the question is not
I'm
wise.
doing.
ये क्वेश्चन ही वाइज नहीं है, पहले ही पूछना। ये उन लोगों के लिए जिन्होंने फ्रॉड करना है, जिन्होंने वो टेंस टूंस कर देना ना और हो गया 3 महीने में भेज दिया आपको, अब बाद में मेरे पास आओगे तो जीरो फील करोगे, कोर्स करने के बाद जीरो फील हो जाओगे। कहीं से कोर्स 6 महीने 3 महीने का करके आओ, देन कम टू मी, इफ आई आस्क you will feel that what you didn't achieve anything. Now Jay, read.
Good manners. Manners make men. Good manners are admired by all. They lend color and grace to life. They make the machine of life run smoothly. Good manners are even more important than the laws of state. We should have good manners at home. We should be respectful to our elders and affectionate to those who are younger to us. We should cooperate with each other in doing household work. We should look to the comfort of each member of the family. We should keep our house neat and clean. We should entertain the guests who visit us.
Now two mistakes. One is comfort, that is comforts, s sound missing. Guests, guests, singular plural. One pen, two pens. One pen is on the table, two pens are on the table. Sonam, read now.
Okay, sir. Good manners. Manners make man. Good manners are admired by all. They lend color and grace to life. They make the medicine of life run
मेडिसिन,
smoothly.
मेडिसिन,
Good manners.
मेडिसिन कहाँ से आ गई है? मेडिसिन आ गई,
Sorry, sir.
दवाई देना है, मेडिसिन। ये देखो आप जो क्या
Sorry,
पढ़
sir.
रहे हैं यही नहीं आपको पता है, आप पढ़ कर यही नहीं पता है, समझना तो भूल जाओ। पढ़ा पढ़ा क्या पढ़ा, अब नाउ सेकंड क्वेश्चन विल बी व्हाट डिड यू रीड, स्पीक इट इन इंग्लिश। आपने क्या पढ़ा इंग्लिश में बताओ। जब आप पढ़ ही रहे हो सिर्फ दौड़ने के लिए पढ़ रहे हो, मेडिसिन, मेडिसिन कहाँ से आ गई? वोवल कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड्स के ऊपर पकड़ी नहीं है पढ़ने में। रीडिंग भी करवाना है क्लास में, ध्यान रखिए जिन्नत, क्लास में मैम को इंस्ट्रक्शन देना है जो व्हाट, सी आई डोंट हैव टाइम, इसलिए टीचर्स रखी हुई है मैंने, पर इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि वो टीचर्स के ही वाले सब कुछ छोड़ देंगे। टीचर्स रखी है, पर जैसे मुझे टाइम लगेगा आई विल टेक द फीडबैक, because people are calling to me, I am the responsible person, I'm running this academy, so I need to make sure each learners, where are they joining from, what are they learning, who is teaching them, how is their learning taking place. Sonam, keep on going now.
Okay, sir. They make the machine of life run smoothly. Good manners are even more important than the laws of state. We should have good manners at home. We should be respectful to our elders and affectionate to those who are younger to us. We should cooperate with each other in doing household work. We should look to the comforts of each member of the family. We should keep our house neat and clean. We should we should entertain the guests who visit us.
Hmm. So it still it, it it seems that reading practice has to be done more. Why don't you read every day one page? See, you are learning English for your life, my friends, not for us. So if you're learning it for your life, do work hard. Third number, hard work. People don't want to do hard work. Teacher will do hard work 1.5 an hour. You think that learning language in 1.5 an hour in a day you will learn? No, you have to do hard work. Yes, there are some people they have learned English in 25 days by joining my course. The teachers, those who working in schools, you can also do. But if your word power is not up to that level, your reading is not up to that level, then don't expect. Yes, some people they will give you the false satisfaction. Yes, you can learn 1 मंथ में. और यही जो है लर्नर का सबसे बड़ा मिस्टेक ये रहता है कि जो है कोर्स कितने मंथ का होगा. कोर्स उस लोगों के लिए जो कोर्स वाइज फीस ले रहे हैं, जो मंथली बेसिस पे फीस ले रहे हैं, सो देयर नो नीड टू थिंक अबाउट कोर्स कितने मंथ का होगा. वर्क हार्ड. आपको इंग्लिश अच्छा आएगा, हम क्यों आपको पकड़ के रखेंगे जबरदस्ती? हम पकड़ ही नहीं सकते आपको. इफ यू लर्न और इफ यू लर्न how to speak English, then we cannot say you, Jai, you join again, you pay fee again. We cannot do that. You know that I can speak English better now by joining the monthly basis classes after 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. But practice has to be done. Improvement should be taking place. So in your reading test, some of three of you have failed still. Now, if I ask you in English, what did you learn? Okay, what did you learn? What do you want to say? What was this sentence? What do you want to say? What was the topic? What did you read in English? हिंदी बिल्कुल ही बताना नहीं है, ना हिंदी में समझना है. Jay, what did you read? Can you tell me in English? Few sentences. Jinnat, what did you read?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Uh, I read basic
Not I
manners
read, I
to
read.
treat.
I read. मैंने पढ़ा.
I
Simple
read.
past.
I read. I read. I read to basic manners to improve your
Not basic.
to basic manners to how treat your elders.
Not basic manner. It's not basic. It's a good manners.
Good manners. Sorry, sir.
Good
I
manners.
read to good manners. Treat to house angers and to treat your angers and your life is smoothly because you good thought and good manners your mind and you will be a good human being because to your good manners.
Very good. It seems that Jinnat is trying to speak. I know there are a lot of mistakes, but still she has a passion to say. This practice you have
Yes,
to do
thank you sir, you
at your
appreciate.
home. This practice. देखो मैं I will not get time to take your classes every day. So whatever I am saying today, take it very seriously for your life, not for me, for your life. I will feel happy. You learn English, you improve English because my students are in different countries, in different places. Some
I
principals,
didn't understand
teachers,
that.
and many areas they are working and then they have lot of achievements. I have taught 75 schools and colleges in India. After that, taken initiative to open this academy, having lot of experience. Still we are learning how to teach this language, some of the new things. So work hard. जय रीडिंग, देखो रीडिंग के लिए मैं फिर से बोल रहा हूँ, हमें नहीं पता आप कौन कहाँ है. ऑफलाइन आते मेरे पास 2 छड़ी है. If you come offline, I have 2 sticks. If you get one stick like this, then when you go back to your home, then you will think it little bit pen is there. Yeah, this is for livelihood. So punishment is also the part of learning. Scolding is also the part of learning. हम वो बिजनेस लोग वाले नहीं है, प्यार प्यार से बोला और झूठ में झूठा मोठा जिसको बोलना आ गया, आपको जैसे इंट्रोडक्शन दे दिया, बोला माइंड ब्लोइंग. इंट्रोडक्शन आपका अच्छा है, लेकिन शॉर्ट इंट्रोडक्शन मुझे चाहिए। आप है कौन, कहाँ से है, क्या करते हैं? स्टूडेंट है तो क्या पढ़ रहे हैं, वर्किंग एम्प्लॉय है तो काम क्या करते हैं, दैट्स इट। क्योंकि मुझे ज़्यादा लेना देना नहीं है। फैमिली में 10 लोग है, 20 लोग है, भाई है, कज़न है, ये है, वो है, ढिमका है, फलाना है। 5 मिनट मेरे ज़्यादा ही टाइम खा लिया। सो आई हैव नथिंग टू डू। Yes, if I'm hiring you for my company purpose, maybe then I want to little more details. Otherwise, मुझे आपसे काम है, आपने मेरी कंपनी में काम करना है, आप में क्या स्किल है, आपके चाचा भतीजे भाई बहन ये वो, सो उससे हमें काम नहीं, क्योंकि हमने आपको जॉब देनी है, आपने जॉब करनी है। क्या स्किल है, आप है कौन, कहाँ से है, क्या एक्सपेरिमेंट है, क्या एजुकेशन है आपकी, क्या अचीवमेंट्स हैं। These are the more things that I'm very curious to know, not in long details. I have nothing to do with that, because we just want to know what are your abilities. First of all, what is your name and where are you from, how old are you? आप 60-65 साल के तो नहीं है, कौन जॉब देगा, बूढ़े आदमी को कौन जॉब देगा? What is your name, where are you from, how old are you, what do you do? If you are a student, what do you study? If you are working profession, what are you working for? And then what can you contribute for my company, and what skills do you have, mentioning something about your skills. That's it. And we know here you are for learning English. There is no need to say that one of my goals is, यहाँ के लिए चल पड़ेगा, हर जगह बोलेंगे मेरा गोल इंग्लिश पढ़ना है। बोलेंगे मैं कंपनी के लिए हायर कर रहा हूँ, ये लड़की क्या बोल रही है, मेरा इंग्लिश सीखना मेरा गोल है। आर यू देयर सोनम?
Yes, sir, I know.
या सपोज if you are
Sir,
joining,
whenever I
yeah,
will go for an interview, so
yes,
I will
if
change
you
my
say that one
statement.
of my goals is to learn English, then he will say, oh my gosh, she doesn't know English, then why should I hire her? So, casual way, when you speak, it should look like real, not memorized. So, that is good to learn the pattern. How should you introduce? But whenever you speak, people should not realize that are you speaking memorized English? Memorize learn क्यों इंग्लिश बोल रहे हैं या नेचुरल वे में बोल, दैट शुड बी मोर। सो उसके बाद इंट्रोडक्शन तो बहुत अच्छा बोला, बाद में बोलना नहीं आ रहा है तो वो पहले ही व्हाट काइंड ऑफ पर्सन इज दिस। इंट्रोडक्शन में आपने अच्छी अच्छी वोकेबलरी यूज़ की, और इंटरव्यू भी अब आपको हार्ड हार्ड वोकेबलरी, इंटरव्यूअर जो इंटरव्यू लेने वाला है वो भी हार्ड हार्ड वोकेबलरी आपको देगा। देन इजीली ही विल फाइंड आउट, then he will come to know that yes, she has memorized only introduction in English. Apart from that, she is not having ability to communicate in English fluently. Okay, so our topic was going on good manners. I appreciate Jeanat, she has spoken something. Yes, Jay, now reading practice, 4 skills to develop in the process of learning English. What did we read, what did you read in English, can you say now? Are you there? Yes.
Sir, can you repeat the question again?
Question is, what did you read? Yes, Jeanat, what do you wanna say?
He doesn't ask. I thought I'm give answer to this question.
Okay, appreciate you. Yes, Jay, what did you read in English? And what did you understand in English? Just now we read good manners.
Sir, today?
कुछ बोलना तो पड़ेगा ना उसके, हाँ
Yes,
बोलिए।
sir.
हम्म,
Yes, sir. We have read good manners. You should be respectful in home, and
हम्म।
you should be
Not you should be respectful.
polite, polite,
You should be
humble.
respectful at home. That's not the reading. Sonam, what did you read?
Sir, I read good manners, like we should respect our elder as well as our younger, and we should clean our home, and
Hmm.
what we should help the in household work as well.
Very good. At least you should speak 1 minute or 2 minutes based on that. ये स्किल घर में करनी है, Read in English, after that try to speak that in English, then your English will be improved. Now, good manners. Manners make man. If we have good manners, it will make a man man. That means without manners, man is not a man. It is manners, those who make a man to be called a man, because of the discipline what we have or what he has. Now, good manners are admired. Second form, admired, admired. Good manners are admired by all. Admire means praise, प्रशंसा करना, तारीफ करना. They lend color and grace to life. Grace, what do you mean by grace? Jai, grace, what is the meaning of grace? See, word power. What will you do with present rule, past rule, is MR? What do you have to do with is MR here? Grace.
So grace means uh, beautiful,
Not
good,
beautiful.
looking good,
Not good.
looking good. Anything that looks good.
No.
To take a time.
Hmm. Sonam, grace.
So, favor.
Favor. Favor is the right word. Grace, favor. Grace mark. Do you know grace mark? For example, you need 35 marks to get pass mark, but you got 34. Now teacher is giving you one grace mark. He's doing favor for you. Then you are getting 35 and finally you are passed. You passed that exam. Grace, favor, doing favor. They lend color. What? If we have good manners, they will make our life colorful and we will get favor from the people. Favor, favor. Suppose if I have a good manners, hi ma'am, good morning, good evening, you will do favor for me. One day if I need any help, I will say, Jay, can you help me? Jay will think he's a good person. He always says good morning, good evening, and he deals, he speaks, he talks. His behavior, his manners are really very good. And one day then Jay will say, okay, you need 100 rupees. Okay, I can give you, brother. Okay. Tomorrow you can give me back. Are you understanding, Jay? Yes.
Yes, sir.
If I am
Yes, sir.
not a good person, I don't have good manners. I shout, I misbehave, I fight, and I disobey
I
the.
didn't understand that.
Now this time call can't be received. So what happens at that moment? Who is trying to call from another country? So I will not get the favor. Are you there? Jinat, are you understanding?
Yes, sir, I'm
Yeah, this is
understood.
what reading in English, understanding in English, and speaking in English. This is what we are doing. And what will happen if we only translate it and understand in Hindi and we think we know English? No. We know Hindi. We know this paragraph in Hindi. That is not a big achievement for us. And our 100% attention is only in Hindi, understanding English Hindi. So that's not going to help us a lot. So they make machine of life run smoothly. What if we have good manners? Life is just like a machine. It will run very smoothly if we have good manners. Good manners in office, good manners at home, good manners in classroom, good manners in anywhere. So our life will run very smoothly. Nobody will fight with us, nobody will scold us, and nobody will blame on us. We will be able to adjust everywhere. Our life will be very smooth. We will have no complaint. Like Sonam is telling, yes, yesterday Jeanette fought with me. She was telling a lot of rubbish things to me, and then today I will fight with her. Are you there, Sonam? Yes.
Yes, sir.
If you have good
Yes, sir.
manners, the life will run very smoothly. So now you read in English. After that, you supposed to be speaking something about it. It's not you should be respectful. Jai, it's not you should be respectful. Called We should be respectful to our elders. Affectionate. What is affectionate? Jai. Affectionate. Affectionate means having love for the younger people. Jinat, affectionate.
Yes, to
Having
love to
having
elder,
to younger.
younger,
Yeah. To
younger.
love to younger, we say affectionate. So this I was talking about from the hard work. We have to do the hard work in writing, listening, reading, speaking, in all the skills. Did you understand your hard work? Where should you be doing hard work? Jay, are you there?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah. We should do hard
Yes,
work
sir.
in reading English, listening English, speaking English, understanding English in English, explaining English, thinking in English, developing word power in English. In various ways, we have to do the hard work. If you are willing to do it, you will learn English very quickly. If you don't do hard work and you call me, sir, how many months course? 1 month, 2 months? Hmm? That is the waste of time. Learn language once in life. Language is this language is learned only once in life. Any language. भाषा लाइफ में एक ही बार सीखी जाती है, बार बार सीखने की जरूरत पड़नी नहीं चाहिए. Any language it can be. So remember that hard work is the key to success. The harder you work, the faster you can improve your English language. Finally, the fourth one is called time. Learning English is a process. Learning English certainly takes some time. If you are not able to learn within short period of time, you should not be getting discouraged. Remember that it will take some time for you. This is for Jinnat. Jinnat, learning is a process.
Yes,
It takes time. Maybe today you are not able to understand after 1 week, after 10 days. But it is a process. It takes time. We need to keep on working hard. We should not be giving up. एक दिन कोर्स ज्वाइन किया और सोचा कि एक ही दिन मुझे सब कुछ समझ आएगा, टीचर एक ही दिन समझाएगी, नहीं आया तो छोड़ दिया. नहीं नहीं नहीं, हमने करना ही नहीं कोर्स, बस सीखना ही नहीं. नो, लर्निंग इज अ प्रोसेस. Learning English certainly takes some time. If you are not able to learn within few days, you should not be getting discouraged. Remember that learning is a process. It takes some time. May take some time for you. Maybe not for this week, next week. Definitely will learn. What you should keep on learning. Any doubts, any questions till now? Jinat, any doubts, any questions?
no, sir.
Okay. Now
No
it
doubt.
is your turn. What? See, ev- every one of you, you have to speak at least 2 to 3 minutes. What you have to speak? Four things to remember before you begin learning English language. You can read. Reading already done. You have to speak. Few of the sentences can take from here. Something you have to add from your own side. अब आपने बोलना है इंग्लिश में. What you mean by four things to remember before you speak in English? You have to explain it in your own language in English. What
Yes,
should we do?
I
This is
can.
called the preparation for learning English. We did not start learning English. हम सीख रहे कि इंग्लिश को सीखने से पहले हमें क्या क्या चीज़ों के बारे में पता होना चाहिए, कहाँ हम अवेयर होने चाहिए. यस जिनत, यू कैन स्टार्ट.
These four things to learning, listening, reading, and thinking, and collect more than words to your mind, to speak to any country, go to any country, to go to speak to another else, to how to, what you want, what you feel. They understand this language.
अब ऐसा नहीं है, जिन्नत ने क्या प्रैक्टिस करना, ध्यान दीजिए, लिसन केयरफुली, यू हैव टू से। अभी ब्रोकन में बोलने की प्रैक्टिस कहाँ से आपको आएगा, कुछ कुछ बोलना वहां से, कुछ अपनी ओर से। जैसे कि आपको प्रेजेंटेशन ही दे दिया ये जिन्नत को कि आप एक्सप्लेन कीजिए, यू आर अ टीचर, ऐसे रोल प्ले भी करना है क्लास में। सपोज यू आर अ टीचर, एक्सप्लेन दिस टॉपिक, देन यू कैन इमेजिन, ओके, गुड इवनिंग डियर स्टूडेंट्स, so and today I want to tell you about our course name, and then I want to explain before learning this course what you should be aware of. In broken English you can see our course name is, and four things to remember. Number one, determination. Determination means ऐसे ऐसे उसमें कुछ ना कुछ ऐड करते रहना है, कुछ वहां से लेना है पढ़ने के द्वारा, and something has to be added from your own side. Did you understand now? Like this you have to
Yes,
complete
sir.
all the, imagine you are a teacher, we are students, we are just learners here, and speak minimum 2 minutes, step by step, point 1, point 2, point 3, कुछ वहां से ले लो एक दो लाइन, कुछ अपनी ओर से ऐड करो,
Okay,
खाली
sir.
उसको नहीं करना है। स्टार्ट।
English for international communication. Things to remember for beginning. Determination means passionate about to this language. Uh, Passionate about this language and keep through knowledge in your mind. Collect these words. That's it. Determination. Resource. Resource means English to English dictionary pronunciation. You read the newspaper. You watch the television news channels. This is a resource to collect this word to English vocabulary. Hard work. Yes, for hard works means to continue in your journey to learning this language. To hard works, to watch the video, to read the one page in story, newspaper. That's meant hard works. And time learning this process is certainly take to time this language. Keep learning and believe it ourselves. To you can do it. Your voice is not clear.
No, no, I'm talking in the phone. No, don't. I'm talking in the phone with someone, so I do appreciate. What about the
Okay.
time? Fourth thing, time.
Time is learning process is take some time. Not you take admission and you think today's speak some words and tenses, those things in your mind, and you have decided to you did it fluent English.
Very
This is
good.
not correct. There,
Appreciate you. Let's
yes.
clap for
Thank you.
Jinnat. Very good. है ना? आपने बोला, this is what you showed the courage to speak, though it was broken, fully broken था, इधर उधर था, लेकिन after attending lesson, attending this lecture, you spoke something in English. That is the biggest thing, because finally you are here to speak English, नॉट टू अंडरस्टैंड इन हिंदी। ये ध्यान से सुन लेना, कोर्स करने वाले हैं ना, यदि आपको टीचर लग रही है कि ऐसा करें, यू हैव टू गिव द गाइडलाइंस ऑल्सो, you can tell to the teacher, this is what the management has said, that your course will be in English. Little bit we can follow Hindi, थोड़ी देर के लिए, for understanding, what fully we will not. अब माइनस पॉइंट क्या होना, जैसे मैंने ये बता दिया, आप बोले सर हिंदी में मैं बताऊं, हिंदी के लिए मैंने हिंदी आपसे सुनने के लिए कोर्स में आपको ज्वाइन ही नहीं करवाया है। आई डिड नॉट ज्वाइन यू हियर सो दैट आई लिसन हिंदी फ्रॉम यू। मैं आपको इंग्लिश सिखाऊं, मैं बोलूँ व्हेन, और जय बोले व्हेन का मतलब होता है कब। आप मेरे को हिंदी सिखा रहे हैं, मैं आपको इंग्लिश सिखा रहा हूँ, सो दैट शुड नॉट बी हैपनिंग। सो आई वांट यू टू स्पीक लाइक जिन्नत शी स्पोक, Firstly, she read something, then she spoke. Though it was little bit here and there, but still she spoke something. Now, what will happen when we join the next class? Then I will always revise the previous class. There is a way of teaching and learning. Suppose if you join the next class with me, I will not directly take you to the next topic. I will ask, okay, what do you mean by determination? What do you mean by English for international communication? What do you mean by resources? Then you will be explaining. Then I will go to the next topic. So any topic teacher is teaching, she has to 10 to 15 minutes to repeat the topic. Listen from student. That has to be followed. Jinat, are you keeping it in your mind?
Yes,
You
yes.
have to tell to teacher that it is said from the management that any topic we are learning, that has to be at least 15 or 10 minutes to be repeated, and maybe you need to learn, you need to listen from the students. We have to revise that topic, then go to the next. ऐसे नहीं ये पढ़ा दिया, अब इसका फीडबैक ही नहीं लिया. Then second day you will, third day, fourth day, and then after that, after few days, you will become very confident to understand this topic fully, even to explain. Now what is happening? मैं आपको इंग्लिश पढ़ाया नहीं, प्रेजेंट पास्ट कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ाया, बट इंग्लिश कैसे सीखना है उसके बारे में जानकारी दी. लेक्चर इंग्लिश में हुआ, बोला इंग्लिश में गया, एक्सप्लेन इंग्लिश में किया, आपसे भी इंग्लिश में ही फीडबैक लिया. सो यू आर इम्प्रूविंग योर इंग्लिश. कोई प्रेजेंट पास्ट कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. जय, आर यू देयर?
Yes, sir.
Are you improving your English little bit at this moment?
Yes, sir. I'm trying to learn
Just
English.
we have explained. I have explained this topic. So, are you learning something from here?
Yes, sir.
Now, what do you mean by 4 things to remember before you begin learning English?
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we learn about English for international communication. It requires 4 things before you can start learning English. First one will be determination. You should have you are willing to learn English, and you should have desire and passion to learn English, so that it will help you to learn English.
And it will help.
Second one will be
And it will help for teacher also to teach you English because you have a strong desire to learn this language. Very good. Go on.
second will be resources. You should have proper resources before you are going to learn English. Uh, just like a dictionary, and uh, you can also refer newspaper sometimes, and you can also visit English tutor for
What?
improving your
Okay.
English skill.
What is the best resource, or what is one of the best resources to learn English?
Sir, in my opinion, the best resource to learn English is a personal English tutor.
Very good. An English coach, an English trainer, an English coach, an English teacher. One of the best resources. काफी सारे resources में से एक best resource है an English tutor, an English trainer, an English coach. Personal, maybe in group classes. We have direct access to him to talk, listen from him, do conversation, listen his explanation, listen how does he speak or how she speaks. Very good. Next,
Third one will be hard
one
work.
more thing
You
is there.
should
One more thing. The best learning always depends on
teacher.
बेस्ट रिसोर्सेज. टीचर नहीं, रिसोर्सेज टीचर यूज
Best
किया.
resources.
टीचर के अलावा और रिसोर्सेज भी तो हैं. व्हाट आर द बेस्ट
Yes,
यूट्यूब चैनल्स, बेस्ट टीवी चैनल्स,
YouTube channels,
बेस्ट मैगजीन्स, न्यूज़पेपर्स, बेस्ट
podcast.
फ्रेंड्स, ब्रॉडकास्ट. Best dictionary.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Next, this you need
Third
to
one will be
examine now.
hard work.
This you should examine now. That do you have the best resource or not? Yes.
Third one will be hard work. You should uh, stay consistent in learning English, and you should practice it regularly on a regularly basis. That will help you to learn English. And fourth one will be you should give some time to learn English, because you can't learn anything in less period of time. You should give.
Overnight. Overnight. There is a saying.
Yes, sir.
What is overnight?
Overnight means you can done in a night,
Hmm.
in one night. You can't do anything in one night.
Why? Why should we have determination? Sorry, why should we give time? What do you mean by time?
You should give time to make it perfect
Because
yourself.
learning is a process. Process means step by step, step by step. It is not like learners they are joining. One day you join the class and you think that one day I should become like a teacher, like a trainer. It's a process.
Time taking process.
Time taking. If it is time taking process, then we should give the time also. Appreciate you. Let's clap for Jinat. Sorry, Jay. And Jinat also has done a good job. Finally, Sonam. Yes, Sonam, speak.
Yes, sir.
What do you wanna say?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. I'm going to explain. Okay, before learning the English, we should remember the four things. What are they? They are D for determination. Or we always remember that whatever we are learning, if we are learning something, so we should have a passion about it, and we should have dedication about it, and we should always remember if we don't work with our zeal, so we can't do anything. Not explain
Hard
it.
work. Sonam.
Number second is resources. We should.
Sonam, do
Sir,
little more
I
hard.
don't know why am I making mistake today. Sir, today I'm making lots of mistake. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened to
So
me.
that means your learning is not taking place in the proper way. One day you are jumping high and say it means you are not learning systematically. बीच बीच से प्रेजेंट टेंस आ गया हो गया, पास्ट टेंस आ गया हो गया. Systematically if you learn from the beginning. अभी हमने सीखना शुरू नहीं किया. Four things to remember before you learn. We are only discussing that we should
Okay,
keep
sir.
in our mind. Now, before we end this conversation, I want Jinat, Jai, and Sonam. Firstly, Jinat and Jai will discuss the topic called good manners. How will you discuss? Hi, Jinat. What you want to say about good manners? According to you, how important it is to have good manners in our life? What do you think these days? Do people have good manners? Do they follow good manners at home, especially when you talk about kids? Yes, are you there? Jinat and Jai?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
डिस्कशन आई वांट टू
I'm
लिसन.
here.
कैसे करना है मैंने आइडिया दे दिया, थोड़ा मैं और आइडिया दे सकता हूँ. डिस्कशंस करनी है. गुड मैनर्स क्या है, क्या लगता है आपको, घरों में है, बच्चों में है, क्या बेनिफिट्स है, कैसे फॉलो कर सकते हैं, कितने इंपॉर्टेंट हैं, क्या क्या चीज़ें हैं बच्चों की लाइफ में, कितना डिस्कशंस टाइप करना है. एंड आई विल लिसन. इफ यू फाइंड मिस्टेक्स आई विल ट्राई टू करेक्ट. If you find difficulty to speak, I will support you. How should you be speaking? What you want to speak at that moment? Maybe if you are not getting words spoken out, go now. Jinat and Jai. Discussion topic: good manners.
Yes. Hi, Jay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What is a good manner?
Good manners means you
According to
should
you,
be
Jinat.
you should.
Jinat, wait.
Yes.
Hi Jai. According to you, what are the good manners? What do you think about it? Ask like this.
What is? Please repeat again, sir.
Hi Jai. Tell me what is good manners
Hi,
according
sir.
to you, and
Good.
yeah, what do you think about good manners?
Hi, Jay. What do you think about good manner according to you?
In my opinion, good manners means you should respect to your older ones, and in home or outside the home, you should respect them, uh, and also you should help your elders uh, in some kind of works they will do, and you should admire him, you should help him in, and you should support him.
No, first of all, Jinat, you ask what do you mean by good manners? What is good manner according to you? Jinat ask. And
What is
tell
your
him to give me
what is
five reasons, not
give me
only
five reasons.
respect.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is what is your good manner and
योर
tell
नहीं
me
आएगा. What
four
is
things.
your नहीं आएगा. Your क्यों आएगा? ऐसा तो नहीं. What is good manner according to you? Or what is good manner? What do you think? What is good manner
What is
according to
good
you?
manner according to you?
Give me five different reasons.
Uh, Give me five different reasons. Hi Jay, what is good manner according to you? Give me five reasons.
Very good.
Zinat, in my opinion, good manners are those in which you you can you are you respect your elders ones uh, in home or outside the home, and you should help them in their works, and you should be polite and gentle to him, and you are supporting
To
them
him, to him, to whom? Him कहाँ से आ
to
गया?
him to
कौन है?
him
Him कौन है?
to home
हैं?
home sorry
To
sir
him कहाँ से आया?
home
ना,
home
that has to be. You need to think
home
how it.
home whom
WHOM. Whom?
home
Whom is in objective case. Whom होता है किसको? Objective, personal objective case. आपने मेरा phone किसको दिया? Whom did you give my phone? What you want to speak?
to them. You should be respectful to them, respectful to them.
Yeah, keep on speaking. Discussions. Now here it requires thinking ability also in English.
And also you should keep your house clean, and you should uh, interact and communicate with the guest, and you should not be arrogant to him, and that's all are the qualities of the good manners.
Five reasons. You have not given the five reasons. Discussions. See, you have to tell. Okay, Jinat, according to me or in my perception, so good manners. See, good manners, it means like a disciplined life. What are the things? For example, we should be respectful to all people. These days, people don't have respect. We need to respect human as a human, not as an animal, because human are the best creation of God. Second thing is that I think according to the passage what we read, we should be affectionate to those people who are younger to us. We should not ignore them, but we do need to show our love and kindness to the people those who are younger, and we also need to support them. And other things there, we should keep our home neat and clean. We should follow the timing. If we are working in office, we should maintain a lot of other responsibilities. For example, if I'm a student, I should do my homework on time. This is a good manner. डिस्कशंस करना है ना, डिस्कशंस करना है। जय, दो तीन सेंटेंस में नहीं चलेगा ये यस मैम नो मैम से आपको इंग्लिश नहीं आएगी। समझने के लिए तो कोर्स है ही नहीं। इंग्लिश समझ आ गई कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है कि आपको समझ आ गया इंग्लिश, क्लास में समझ आ गया। समझने के लिए कोर्स ज्वाइन नहीं किया है, स्पीकिंग के लिए किया हुआ है। नाउ यू आस्क टू जिन्नत, 2 मिनट बोलिए, एटलीस्ट 1 मिनट बोलिए जिन्नत। गलत फलत जो भी जैसे भी आ रहा है जस्ट स्पीक।
Yes.
आस्क वेट जय, आस्क क्वेश्चन, wait, how
So
to ask,
Zenat,
wait,
what are
how to ask question. So Gina, if you don't mind, I just want to ask you one question. My question is, what do you think about good manner? ध्यान से सुन लीजिए पहले, उसके बाद बोलना है। Gina, if you don't mind, Jinat, if you don't mind, I want to ask you one question. What do you think about good manner? How important it is? Do you think that in this generation people don't follow the good manner in their life? Sometimes they're disobedient. Let's talk about it. What do you want to say about it? Say something. Say now. Just speak. Speak.
Zenat? Zenat, if you don't mind, I asked one question.
I just
Do you
want to
think?
ask. Not I ask. I just want to ask.
I just want to ask. Nowadays,
One question. Now
the
give answer. One question.
one question.
Once again, from the beginning.
Uh,
From the beginning.
Zenat, I want to ask you about what are your opinions on good manners?
And how
Yes.
important are they in human life? Say.
Human lives.
Jay, speak. And how important are they in human life?
Zenat, I want to ask you what are your opinions on good manners and how are they important in human life?
Very good.
Yes. My opinion is about good manners to making a good person, making a good human being to have a good manners. Okay. First thing, to you obey to yourself